Listen to me carefully. If Real Madrid do not beat Bayern Munich, there will be a massive problem in the club. If Real Madrid do not proceed to the semi-finals in the Champions League, there will be a huge catastrophic problem in the club. Why? You might be wondering why. Because we will go trophyless. Trophyless. There will be no trophy for us this season. It's going to be a second consecutive season without a major trophy. It's going to stir up a lot of problems. If you're wondering about La Liga, La Liga is still on. Barcelona, they have a 7-point lead with 8 La Liga games to go. Barcelona have 7-point lead. They have to lose. Forget about the maths. It is not happening. And if you have some sort of belief that Real Madrid can still win La Liga, to be honest, at this point, you might as well believe in fairy tales, unicorns, Santa Claus, and all of that. Because that cannot happen. La Liga is over. Forget about that. It is done. It's done, okay? Now, our only shot is the Champions League. And it doesn't look too good, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look too good.
Yeah, now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am.
The last time something like this happened was the year Ronaldo joined Real Madrid, which is kind of ironic. The 2009-2010 season, trophyless. 2010-2011, something like that, trophyless as well. It's kind of ironic. Mbappe joined last season, no major trophy. This season as well, no major trophy. So you have to go back 15 good years to find Real Madrid going, trophyless for 2 consecutive seasons. You have to go back 15 years. 15 years, that's 2010, 2011, whatever. We were kids then. I was a kid. It has been so long, so long. You guys say I need to be more lenient when I criticize the players, when I criticize decisions. You say I should be more lenient and easygoing. But I do all of that because I love this current set of players. I love them. They are like a family. And I don't see anyone go. But believe me, if we go trophyless this season, Papa Perez, he will have no mercy. From the manager, Arbeloa, to the players, he will have no mercy. And then you start looking at players that we obviously like them. They have good charisma. Camavinga is very liable to leave if we go trophyless. Why? Camavinga, believe it or not, has been at the club longer than Tchouaméni, Adagula, Bellingham. And yet he hasn't had Rudiger as well. He has been at the club longer than Rudiger. And yet he hasn't shown that spell of consistency. He's good today, tomorrow he's dog shit. To be honest, with Camavinga, it's either Camavinga is the best the day he plays or he's the worst. There is never an in-between with Camavinga. And that is inconsistency. I'm not saying it has to be Camavinga who will leave, but you start looking at players like this. And obviously, if you go trophyless, Arbeloa is not going to continue as manager. For those of you who like Arbeloa and what he has done, he will not continue as manager. It's plain to see. If we go trophyless, Arbeloa is gone. It's just a fact. He has more losses than Zabi in 10 less games. Man, he's gone, to be honest. Now, Bayern Munich, they won, the last game. Real Madrid lost to Mallorca. I still don't know how that happens. How do you just let that happen? It's not a draw, a loss. Shame on you. In any case, we have 6 players in danger of not playing the second leg in this game. So obviously they're on yellow cards. If they get a second one, they will miss the second leg. 6 players, and these 6 players are all vital players. First person, Mbappe. Second person, Bellingham. Third person, Vini. Vini, come on. Who's the fourth person? Carreras. Up next, Tchouaméni. And Tchouaméni has been a mastermind in that defensive midfield role. Who's the last person? Dean Housen. It's a very... When you think about all of this, you're like, you know what? Just close the season. We go again next year. At least someone from here is getting... At least 2 players from here is going to get a yellow card. At least 2 players. So that's said and done. But then, some good news. It is good news to me. I don't know if it's good news to you. Thiago Pitach, the man who has been absolutely running around doing, along with Valverde, of course, he has been an absolute work rate demon. The reason he didn't start against Mallorca was to get him fully rested for the game against Bayern Munich on Tuesday. He's going to be a starter. That is good news for me. Because I do not mind. I mean, look, if a player can do the job, you play that man. Forget about whatever names these players have made. If a player can do a job, you play that man. You play him simple. Simple. My predicted lineup for the game against Bayern Munich. Now, we have this over here. I believe Carreras will start, not Garcia. Housen will start. Militao got some action in the game against Mallorca, but I don't know. I believe he came on as a substitute. Perhaps Arbeloa hasn't gotten a chance to work with Militao. I mean, Militao is just coming back. Rudiger, I believe it's going to be a Housen Rudiger pairing. Trent, of course, is going to start, even if he was bad against Mallorca. Valverde, I am so happy Valverde is back. I am so happy Valverde is back. I am so happy about that. Peter as well. Tchouaméni, Adagula. This is the midfield we need. We do not need to see Camavinga in here. We do not need to see Bellingham in this midfield. Listen to me careful. In this midfield, we do not need to see Bellingham. In the midfield, though, attack definitely has to be Vini. Vini has to be here. No, don't try out putting Mbappe on the. Don't do. Arbeloa, if you try that out, man, I'll look for you. I'll fly to Spain and man, I'll slap you. Do not try putting Mbappe on the left wing. Don't do that. Then it's not going to be Brahim Diaz, even if Brahim Diaz has started the previous games. It might be him. It might be Brahim Diaz, but with players like Bellingham and Mbappe, you don't just leave them on the bench when they are fully fit. I do suspect it's going to be Mbappe. I suspect it will be Mbappe and Vini up top. If it is Mbappe, I have this to say to you. Bro, come on. You've gotten so many goals, but the team isn't doing well. The team is not doing well. You are having a good time at Madrid, but to be honest, since you came, Madrid has not been having a good time. Do you understand that? Listen to me carefully. Mbappe is having a very good time. He's getting so many goals. Last season, Pichichi, Golden Boot winner. This season, Pichichi as well, most likely. Top of goal scoring charts in the Champions League. But Real Madrid is not doing well. So Mbappe, if you know what is good for you, when you start tomorrow, you have to press. You have to press, back press. Look, do not always want to hog the left wing. You know what I'm saying? We don't need him always struggling for the left with Vini. We do not need that. There's ample space on the right. You can do more. And look, Mbappe, it's not all about playing for you to score. You can also play for others to score. So far as the opportunity is there. You get what I'm saying? We need a lot from Mbappe. And that's why personally, I would suggest instead of Mbappe starting here along with Vini, it should be Bellingham. This is why. Now, it's going to be some sort of a false 9 rule for Bellingham. And we've seen him do that in 23-24 season. False 9 rule. He can crash the box. He's going to provide aerial threats, hold up play as well. But, of course, starting Bellingham over Mbappe in that position would reduce our speed. In any case, it's going to be Mbappe though. Now, Arbeloa, this game versus Bayern Munich, don't expect us to have too much possession. We will not have that. It's going to be similar to our games against Man City. You understand? The advantage we are going to get is from the wing. Güler supplying Vini to run down the wing. Valverde making the runs himself. Mbappe, please make runs too. Now, we look at Bayern. Obviously, they are going to push forward. Their dominant side. It's like their game against Arsenal. You have to take that in mind. They are going to push forward, and then we will get the chance, on the counter. And that chance is going to come from the flanks. You get the picture. Now, I know maybe you're not well versed with this man over here, Bischoff. He's a very good left back, I won't lie to you. He's very, very good. Statistical, of course, is also good. Now, for Bayern Munich, I don't think Goretzka is going to start. I believe we are going to see Kimmich and Pavlovic over here. For the right back for Bayern Munich, I believe it's going to be Konrad Laimer, because the last time they tried using Kimmich as a right back, Vini ate him up. So I believe it's going to be Konrad Laimer as right back for them. In any case, I don't think it's going to be Guerrero over here. I believe Musiala comes up. Or maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I don't think Carl is going to start. I believe it's going to be Olise, of course. So, or maybe Carl comes in the middle. I'm not too sure. But whatever the case may be, Bayern Munich, they are going to press us, press high or whatever. They are going to put on a lot of pressure. Our biggest advantage is the fact that we have fast players to exploit the flanks. When their fullbacks press, we have fast players that can exploit. But then, we need people to chase the ball. People on ball recovery. Pitach has to be in that squad. Valverde has to be there as well. And that's why I also suggested using Bellingham. Because Bellingham can do that as a false nine. That's the basic idea. We will, take nothing away from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has been excellent this season in the Champions League. They have like the best records and all of that this season in the Champions League. Second goal scorer from Bayern Munich. Most assists from Bayern Munich, of course. Keep looking down. Couldn't find the club stats. Alright, here are team stats over here. Now, highest rated team in Champions League is Bayern. Goals per match. Bayern have the most. Conceded. Goals conceded. This is good news. Oh, no, this is actually bad news. Goals conceded per match. Arsenal have the least. Bayern have the third least. This is actually bad news. Forgive me for that. In any case, average possession. This is what I was talking about. Bayern have the third most. They will definitely want to hold on to that ball. So yeah, we have to do a lot of chasing. That's why I suggested Bellingham to start instead of Mbappe. In any case, we have to win. It is a must win. An absolute must win. Down in the comment section, let me know your prediction for the game. And I'll catch you guys then.